Good morning, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to share with you the source of our inspiration with regards to the Catechism, but with respect to also our talents, our skills, and our willingness to continue forward. And I think it's a great video to reflect on what keeps us going, the strengths, the memories. What is it that motivates you and I to do great things each and every day, even when everything is stacked against us? But more importantly, with the Catechism, looking at how a dogma is really a way of not just writing the goal or living it out, the truth, but really being implanted right in your heart to where you live it each and every day and can share it with other people. And I think that is a great lesson to share with you today and will help us not only become better teachers, salespeople, etc., but also just advocating in general. And so I think this will be a great video to discuss. So let's get this started. So here's number 89 of the Catechism with respect to dogma and the people sharing the truth. So 89, there is an organic connection between our spiritual life and the dogmas. Dogmas are lights along the path of faith. They illuminate it and make it secure. Conversely, if our life is upright, our intellect and heart will be open to welcome the light shed by the dogmas of faith. And so looking at the dogmas of faith, right, from the Catholic perspective, we look at those sources that were written down, or first from the Bible, from our Lord God, right, through all of the gospel writers, Old and New Testament, but then you continue on further through the centuries, looking at all the great works of the Catholic faith, Thomas Aquinas, Thomas More, right, all the Thomases. I just happen to just name them off the top of my head, but then you think about St. Jerome and all the other greats, St. Paul, and people who have written great works in history. And now you consider, okay, how can I extend this idea further to the secular world? Okay, look at the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the amendments. Then look at, from a cooking perspective, who wrote the ways of how to create a cookie, how to create a pizza, and right, this goes on and on and on. How people wrote down these truths of reality, really, and how to really teach people about them, so that way not only do we learn how to make the creation ourselves, but you and the other people that we teach can do the things as well, create everything beyond our time. And that is a beautiful thing to consider. And so I've mentioned in other videos this idea of like a cookbook and how it can be written for people to know and how to create something further. But really, a dogma of faith, that really is something I want to stress just a little further, draw it out a little more. This idea that, okay, I can read something that is inspirational. I can read a great book. I can read something that really inspires me. But what motivates me inside to really say, hey, I really am more special than I really give myself credit for. Now, it's not to be prideful, but it is self-love in the healthy way. To remember, hey, even if I don't have everything perfect about myself when I was born, right, being blind, short, etc., I'm at least born and made in this world, so that way I can at least live and try to live the best life that I can each and every day. Something has motivated me, some source created me, and whatever that source is, now that I see that it's written down or wrote part of its own footnote for me to see, I recognize it does exist. See, that's the beauty. You recognize the footprint of God right in your life, the footprint of the Creator, if you're non-religious, in your life. You recognize that there's something, somebody that is in charge of everything. Laws of physics, gravity, the solar system, the sun, oxygen, all those good things in life that are coming back to a creator. And so when you find those footnotes, those little leaflets even, I'll say, that you see of the creator, you start to wonder, wow, I'm the creation of the creator, but now I can share people my ideas for them to create things as well. And that is a beautiful thing for me. That's how I connect with the creator, and that, hey, I could be a teacher. I could share with you through these videos my ideas, but then more importantly, you can discuss with me or with other people on the comments, etc. And as a counselor, I just want to help people. And that is my other strength. Learning how to help people in situations, and then learning from my clients, from them, okay, the real life things I'll never see sometimes, that, wow, I'm so sorry you went through that, but then thank you for sharing with me, and now let's move forward and help other people in similar cases. And so we're shedding light into the world. We are inspired, and the shadow of the unknown goes away. The more that we learn, are illuminated, illuminated to share the truths that are making us proud and happy, and that is something to consider further. And I hope this video inspires you today. For Mike the MC, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. Be inspired. Go and read something inspirational. Let it soak into your mind, your heart, every part of you, and recognize, hey, I can teach and be a good inspiration for people who don't have that right now in their life, and inspire myself to go out and do good things. What are we inspired to do today with the message that we hear? All right, everybody, take care. Have a good one.